What's going on, guys? The tongue is back, and today I got a beer review for you. We're going to be looking at Bell's Bend Preservation Ale coming from Yazoo Brewing Company. I want to say I picked this one up at my local beer store, Mountain Juliet Beer Company. I believe that's where I picked it up. This is a pretty big bottle. It's 1 pint, 9.4 fluid ounces. So this is a pretty big bottle. I believe it is 6% alcohol. It doesn't say on here, but I looked on Untappd, and I believe it says, yeah, it says 6%. It is an American Pale Ale. It says here, and by the way, Yazoo is based here in Nashville, Tennessee. I don't know if I said that already. But it says, excuse me, Bell's Bend Preservation Ale. This fresh hop ale bursts with spicy citrus flavors from hops grown locally and picked fresh at Sulphur Creek Farm, with the proceeds benefiting the Beeman Park to Bell's Bend Conservation Corridor. And there's a website here for bellsbend.org. I don't know anything about that particular Beeman Park area or anything like that, so I don't know what that's all about. But yeah, so it's 6%. It's a nice big bottle, so let's go ahead and get this into a glass. It's got a nice color to it. Kind of got that American Pale Ale kind of a color. It's got a nice bit of carbonation. It looks to be unfiltered, or at least mostly unfiltered. There's little bits of you can see little bits of sediment in there. I wouldn't say it's yeast. It's definitely not bottle. It doesn't look to be. It just looks like there's a lot of stuff just kind of hanging in the glass, and there really not a whole lot of carbonation, to be honest. It's got a 1.5 finger, I would say, a slightly off-white head. It looks pretty good. Nice. It's kind of got like a nice frothy head. Not quite like a nitro beer, but it's got a nice frothy head to it. Let's get the aroma on this. Oh yeah, you can smell right away. You smell that citrus, those citrus hops, right off the bat. You do smell a little bit of maltiness there. I don't know if that's maybe from this beer, from the bottle being really cold. I keep my bottles, I keep my beer anyways in my basement. It's weird. It's got like, there was like a layer, like a bubble layer, like at the top there. It looked really odd there for a second. But anyways, yeah, I keep my beer in a mini fridge in my basement, and it's been really cold here. Like the other day, it was 4 degrees here in Nashville. It's been really cold, so that could be the reason for the way it looks right now. But anyways, yeah, you do get those citrus hops, definitely. You do get some of that maltiness. Smells kind of sweet. Smells kind of got that breadiness from like a toasted malt. I don't know. It smells really good. Let's try it. Oh. Oh, that is good. That is really delicious. It's got a wow. Let me take another drink of that real quick. You can taste the freshness of the hops in that, definitely. With it being locally grown, you can, excuse me, you can taste the freshness. It's got that citrusy hop flavor that you expect from this style of beer, and from what the type of hops that they said they put in here. They put the very citrusy hops in there. Excuse me. Excuse me. Hey, you taste that citrusiness, but it's also got like a bitterness to it that lingers. Like it's still, that bitterness is still lingering. But you taste kind of like a sweetness from the malts as well. And a little bit of that breadiness. It's kind of got like a thicker kind of a mouthfeel to it. Wow, it's got, you know, it's got good lacing on the glass there. Head still there. Yeah, I mean this one. I mean, this one is really good. It's got a balance to it. It's not as. This one's weird. It like sticks like right in the back of the palate. That bitterness just stays there. Some IPAs / APAs they'll have a real like hoppy taste, but they won't have a real bitterness to them. It won't be like really bitter. You'll just get those nice hoppy flavors instead of like that bitterness. This one, you get a combination of the citrusy hops as well as just a nice like biting bitterness. This one is really, really good, and it's 6%, so it's a little bit higher than than most beers would be. So it's one, you could probably, I mean, this one bottle right here will probably be good enough for me. I mean, this is a big bottle. I mean, I could probably get 2.5 glasses out of this. I mean, that's a pretty big bottle. But yeah, this one's definitely a knockout of the park for Yazoo. I like some of their beer, and some of their beer I don't really care for. But this one, if you're in Nashville and you can find it, I'm pretty sure I found this at Mount Juliet Beer Company in here in the Nashville area. You can probably find it at some of the other beer stores. I don't doubt it. I doubt you'll be able to find it just like a regular grocery store. Or you can obviously, I'm sure you can buy it at the brewery. But if you're in the Nashville area, or if you get Nashville beers in your area, definitely give this beer a try. It is Bell's Bend Preservation Ale, APA. Very, very good beer. Especially if you like the hoppier beers. This one's kind of got like a balance to it with the malts. You can definitely taste some of the breadiness in the malts as well as that hoppy bitterness, but it's more of the citrusy side instead of the piney side. I like that one a lot. I don't know if it's an everyday beer because I'm not an everyday IPA drinker or APA drinker. I like more malty beers. Like Scotch ales and whatnot, but if I was in the mood for this style of beer, I would definitely pick this one up. So yeah, anyways, give this one a try. I'd probably give it a rating of about, this one's pretty good. It's got a nice balance. You know what? I'm gonna have to give this one a 9. I really enjoy this beer. This one's good. I like this one quite a bit. So, yeah, anyways, thanks for watching, folks. I will see you in the next video.